Movies. We saw them. What did we see? Let's find out.
That's how we're beginning?
Sure, that was a cold open. Hello and welcome to a Rank Bank special update. We did these like a month and a half ago or something like that because we saw some new movies that we didn't review because we were way late to the table.
There were birthdays, we were drinking, there was good times.
Yeah, we were late to the party on some stuff. We saw some older stuff in the beginning of the year, so now we're going to add them to the list to keep the list current. Well, as current as we can make it. So, on the docket, in case you want to skip ahead, whatever movie you want to know what we thought, we're going to do Life, Power Rangers, King Arthur, and The Dark Tower. Enough of us have seen those to add them to the list. So, let's start. We're going in chronological order. I guess it's tied. Are you saying you want the spoilers?
No, I was just moving the markers and then I tapped play.
Just markers. Alright,
It
anyways.
was locking it, and people might have thought that was a spoiler.
Okay, so Life and Power Rangers came on the same weekend, if I remember correctly. So which one do we want to discuss first?
Well, Life is right there.
Yeah, it is.
Sure. Life. Did we all see Life?
No.
Yes. Nope.
Kit, you haven't seen Life?
Nope.
But me, Brian, and Josh have all seen it. We also didn't introduce ourselves, but I guess we'll go over this when we talk about who has seen it.
I'm sure
Who cares about
I'm
our
sure
rank
names
bank if they
came
don't
up.
know us, you know what I mean? If they're not invested.
You gotta get a personal connection into the bank.
Alright,
Personal investment.
so Life. Is there any quick things we want to say while we're trying to figure out where it goes?
Matthew McConaughey movie, right?
It was a...
Was he in there?
No.
No.
Life was Jake Gyllenhaal,
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds, Rebecca Ferguson, Hiroyuki Sanada.
So in the future, like in another 20 years, will we look back at Ryan Reynolds' career and go, he really just doesn't do anything except for be Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, no, probably.
But I did really like him as Ryan Reynolds because he's a pretty likable guy.
Also, I think it's funny that everyone was like, Deadpool's his comeback, but then since Deadpool, every movie he's come out with has kind of not gotten good reviews. So it's not like it's really changed his career that much, other than Deadpool's a success.
Deadpool?
I don't know.
Like, Criminal didn't do shit, Life didn't do anything, and I'm already hearing bad things about Hitman's Bodyguard.
What?
So
I've seen nothing with Rebecca
Ferguson.
Ferguson.
it was mainly Mission Impossible,
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Rogue Nation.
It's
She's
on
awesome.
Hulu.
And she's
I can watch
awesome in it.
I
Yeah.
thought about it.
It's an awesome movie.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
but
let's
let's
place this very okay movie on this list.
Yeah, let's not talk about good movies. Let's talk about where we should put Life. Actually, I didn't hate Life.
No,
it wasn't terrible. It was a fine.
I heard such bad things, I went in with the low expectations.
Me too. I thought it was
Exceeded.
decent, and I thought I gave it props for having. Well, I saw the ending coming, but I gave it props for doing that ending.
I thought that ending was dumb.
Really?
Honestly, though,
I appreciate them not going with the happy ending.
just honestly,
Oh, the
But I
psych
didn't
out
see it coming.
the psych out for it was just really like just bad.
Yeah, it wasn't done the greatest, but
Yeah.
the fact that it was 2 minutes though,
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
movie, so it wasn't gonna be like
Yeah.
with
No.
those like Asian boat people. Anyway.
honestly though,
Yes.
I hate life.
Yeah. So where we want to put it?
Are we doing number or what title it wants to replace?
Number.
Okay.
Well,
12.
Wow, that's higher than I'm gonna go.
17?
Oh.
I want under Baywatch is where I was aiming.
I think I'm gonna go right above Baywatch 16. I think it was slightly better than Baywatch. And not quite as good as Alien Covenant, the movie most is like.
I think it's.
What?
See,
I didn't see it like
I,
You were saying 12?
Yeah, I didn't really care for Valerian.
Well,
Yeah,
Fate.
but do you think Fate is less? Or I don't feel eligible anymore, Alien Covenant?
I'm tired of the fate of the Furiouses.
Oh,
That's
okay.
because it's been forever since we watched it.
Furious fatigued.
That's the difference between us and Josh.
Yeah.
So,
Give me more.
yeah, see,
But-
because for him,
But
it's
I'm not
like,
going to
these
watch
are
any of
new.
the other movies.
Yeah.
I'm jumping on 8.
Just finishing out the 10 trilogy, whatever you want to call it, the 10 movie series. You're just going to finish it out with the last 3.
Decathon.
Yeah, the
Are you gonna catch up before the next one comes out?
No, I'm not going to watch any of these.
Yeah, he said he's not going to watch any of them.
I've seen the first one.
I'd
I've
say
seen
at
the
least,
8th one.
at least watch the Rock ones. Like, 5 is the best. At least watch 5.
You should go back and watch 5.
Anyway.
Anyways, so should we do that math?
Yeah, math.
So you said 12?
Sure.
12,
I'm gonna get dragged down by
I said
Yeah.
16, so we were about the same thoughts. 15.
Nice. I'm alright with it.
It bumps Alien Covenant.
Well, we always say that
I haven't
you
seen
can
it yet,
go
though.
one or We
You know,
can go with one or the, you know, we can always give it one space
Oh, the
based on
drift.
where the math is.
Well, we got 2 negatives.
if you
I think
guys-
it drifts 1 down.
I was gonna say.
Well, I mean, I want to give props to the original series that this is basically copying.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I didn't really care for Covenant as much.
Covenant's not the greatest,
It's okay.
but it has moments.
And I get it that
It has
this
moments.
is more of an inspired.
That's
yeah.
fine.
Alright, let's go. I don't know how the fuck we're gonna fit this in here.
I love
The first one should be the easiest one.
I love
Just
none of the
throw the
characters.
mummy off to
Except for what's his name?
the side.
We're just
Uh,
gonna
he's
move
bound
these.
down.
What is that guy's name? I know what you're talking about now.
He's bound down.
What?
Oh, Danny McBride. Danny
Danny
McBride was
McBride. I
good.
knew it was some Irish bull.
What did you say?
He was good
He's
in the
bound
movie.
down. What's that?
He's found it now. I don't know. What this
Yeah,
is.
loaded up in truck.
Or he stars in. I've never seen it, but I know he stars in.
I haven't.
Oh shit!
Oh man, you dropped life.
I dropped life.
it.
I.
Life begins.
But that's okay. Life
Number
found a way.
Life begins at 16.
Sometimes
Here we
life
go.
comes at the floor.
All abortions are open now.
Life found a way onto the rank bank. So there you go. Life coming in at 16 so far. See how it ends up at the end of the year. Which brings us to Power Rangers, the movie that came out the same weekend,
Yeah.
based on the
Chronicles,
90s.
based on Chronicle.
based on the 90s children's program that we reappropriated based on a Japanese program.
I really enjoyed that 90s program until I moved to Wisconsin.
I didn't.
And then I kind of had to hide it. Like I was
like
a Jew
Power Rangers.
in Germany in the 1930s.
I tried
Late
watching Power
1930s.
Rangers as a youth and did not like it.
I was also more target demographic.
Yeah, I was a little
Oh,
old, I
young,
think, for
yeah.
Power Rangers when it came out.
We had the Power Rangers come to worst.
We're the same age, so
In
it's weird that
California.
you loved it, but still.
In California,
Yeah.
Power Rangers are big.
That works for me.
Yeah, for you, I kind of understand more. I'm like, that was your
There's
age
all those
range.
Asians over there. They love it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, well, it was an Asian show.
I really liked
so-
Power Rangers too.
The original?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
We-
this movie, though?
They came to our school.
I really
We were,
liked
like,
Chronicle.
surprised. Yeah. Well, I mean, it was just people wearing the costumes.
Obviously.
Probably our principal and whatnot, but it was.
So it was just like on the show, those really weren't the people in the costumes?
Yes, it was very.
But unlike in this movie,
Yeah.
where
Which I also
the
feel like
twist
wasn't
when
the people in the
the
costumes. for
twist
most part.
when Tommy came back, I was like, "Whoa! Why does he have long hair? I don't care. This is awesome."
Alright,
do that
can we
for
talk about the
Christmas.
movie and not the show?
Sure.
because the show's probably better.
We're
than
not
the movie.
ranking the show, we're ranking the movie. So,
This one's hard.
I'm gonna say a couple things. I went in with super low expectations of this movie, and actually for the first half to 2/3 of it, I was like, this is actually solid.
Yeah.
Like, it's not terrible. But then it became Power Rangers, and then I suddenly started disliking it.
Oh,
So it was,
I give you
once
that.
I got the suits and the Zords, and they fought a giant gold dude, then I
It's
was
kinda
kind of like,
bland.
man, it's lost
Yeah,
it
it's
now.
Just a rehash.
I didn't like the art design of the suits. I didn't like the art design of the Zords because they just looked like Transformers that were a jumbled mess that I couldn't tell what any of them were.
Like a Transformer.
Yeah. That's what I
So
said.
yeah, I actually like the setup.
I didn't like the gold dude. I didn't like so much of the end. It got cheesier
Yeah.
once they got
I
into the
really
suits.
did
I was
enjoy
like, ugh.
that the backstory of, like, you know, that Zordon was the original Red Ranger and Rita
Appreciates the
was
lore.
the Green Ranger. It's like,
Well, that's what I mean.
okay,
I actually
that's how they
didn't,
use it.
I didn't
really
hate the
enjoyed that.
mythology in the
Yeah.
beginning part, and I surprisingly didn't hate
That
the
was-
troubled
that was-
youth.
that was
I
good
think
me
they
into
had
it.
way more like character development than I was
Yeah.
expecting.
Yeah.
But the movie just needed to end about 2/3 of the way through, and then I would have been much happier.
2-hour movie? Like,
I felt they kind of rushed some things.
Yet it was a 2-hour
And
movie.
yet-
That, no,
I
they,
think-
they rushed some things with the acting. In
This-
fact, they kind of thought like that's
Yeah,
bit-
this
that's
was
a
the
bit
thing.
much.
If I were making the movie, this is where the Power Rangers faithful would yell at me for ruining their childhood, and the people who didn't like Power Rangers would be like, "This was a good movie," because I would have changed it to make it less cheesy and not have this stupid-looking
I don't-
suits. I would have put them in some sort of armor, but I wouldn't have made
Yeah.
it this
Well, I think
No.
the
weird patterned shit. And I'm like,
That wasn't actually as patterned as the original suits. Sorry.
oh, I didn't like the original.
problem is
suits
there's
either.
no,
They were
no
bad.
tell who this movie was actually marketed towards because they changed it so much from the original that it clearly wasn't aiming towards the people who liked the original, and they were. It's. I don't know if any of like the younger people are going to care about a fucking reboot from the
I think-
90s.
That's why.
But
I was fine with
Yeah.
the Black Ranger not being black and the
The
Yellow
Joker.
Ranger
And
not
the
being
Yellow Ranger
yellow,
not being yellow?
and the
Good
homosexual
Instead,
one.
the Yellow Ranger
and the
was black,
homosexual-
and the Black Ranger was blue.
Homosexual one was yellow, and and the Asian was black, and the black one was blue. It makes sense.
They did a race change sort of thing.
Because originally the Blue Ranger
They
was
played
actually
musical chairs
homosexual.
with races and sexual orientation.
Well, at least the actor was, and he got a lot
Look,
of
this
shit
isn't like
for
fucking
that,
Star
that's
Trek Beyond. You don't have to make the Asian guy gay because the actor was gay.
Oh.
John Cho isn't gay.
No,
I know.
Oh,
George Takei is
fine.
gay, but not.
So that's why they
not
made
Cho.
Sulu gay.
Yeah.
because they thought it would be cool. So you don't make. They
I
just
didn't
made the
hate
blue one
that.
autistic
I didn't
instead.
hate that decision. It
Yeah,
was just kind of
that's
like
kinda
whatever.
It's kind of weird, but alright.
Anyway, but this is a rank bank about Power Rangers.
Yeah,
and I
not
want
Star Trek Beyond.
And I want it under Baywatch.
You're gonna go that low?
I was gonna say, I'm going one higher. I think it's a
So that
little bit better.
the end
than
was
Baywatch.
just.
I'm gonna have 14.
It's weird because I'm kind of trying to judge both halves of the movie.
I know, but
Just
I'm like,
just
first
time.
half surprisingly mid-range, second half way low. So I gotta find a happy medium, I guess.
at the end, I just.
This is probably gonna hurt me, but I really enjoyed the guitar Go-Go Power Rangers thing they had going on there when they had the Zords. That was
I think it was
Like I said, once they did all that, I started
Oh,
hating.
I did-
Especially when the rock creatures came and they started fighting them, I was like, this
Oh.
looks cheesy like the show before.
By the way, I forgot to mention actress who played Rita Repulsa.
Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks. She's the one who really knew what movie she was in because she
She did ham it up.
overacted the fuck out of that.
But I appreciated
I like
Cranston taking it seriously for some reason. I was like, wow, why is Cranston actually trying? And why was he actually in the movie in the beginning? I was like, holy
I
shit.
did not expect that.
Real live Cranston, not just virtual Cranston.
Not face Cranston.
Yeah.
Maybe for his kids.
Yeah.
So why didn't they even?
Well,
try
plus
to
it
get-
was one of
Hold
his
on.
first jobs back in the day,
Hold
was
on.
being on the show, so it was kind of like a full
Yep.
circle.
Spoiler alert me.
Okay. I'm surprised we have a spoiler alert.
Why didn't they bother giving him CPR? They pull him out of the fucking water, and then they just gotta stare at him and they go, "He's dead."
You're getting to where I was in the second half of the movie, which was
And then it takes.
how did they
four-
learn how to use all that stuff instantly without any kind of thing?
And then it takes
a
four
fist
people to
fighting
carry his
montage
ass.
for like a half
They're all
hour.
super fucking strong,
Yeah,
but
they're
it,
all super strong.
but it takes four
No,
people to carry
I know.
his
And-
fucking
and
dead
also-
black ass
also-
into the fucking
Also, at
spaceship.
the very end, he goes, "Let me put this back," and it's a sword thing. I'm going, I've never seen that
Yeah.
before in this entire movie. What is the significance of
When he
this
whipped that
object?
out, I was like, "Why does he even have a fucking sword?" I thought they were gonna whip out the
Well,
weapon.
On the cutting room floor.
in the show they had their own weapons.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
You don't have to
But
fucking
they
give us the
didn't
Power
set
Rangers
any of it
back.
up in the
Pink
movie.
Ranger had a bow.
They didn't set any of this shit up.
Yeah,
Blue Ranger had sides.
know.
that's why I said the end
Daggers
was
for the Yellow Ranger.
the end was
Shut
a,
up
the,
about
and-
Black
and-
Ranger
We get it
and
next, we get it.
Yeah.
the
We know.
end was a
You've seen
cram
the show.
fest of
Shut up.
suckage and cheesiness, and I was like, what happened to this movie?
Anyway,
I think there was a deleted scene.
probably. All right.
All right, so there you go.
They just stay.
Alright,
So
alright. Everybody,
Anyway,
repeat the numbers so we
17.
can do the math.
14, 17.
yeah.
I think I'm going 17 too.
17.
14.
Wow, this is a big 17 push. We're all kind of the same.
So it goes
It's probably
16, and then
16.
we drop it down to 17.
I can, in good conscience, put it below. I don't feel at home in this world.
Well,
I don't
I
feel
think-
at home in this world is definitely better than this movie.
It is not.
16.25.
that rounds up to
17.
17 in my world.
16.25?
Yes,
That's
17.
you round up at 5.
but we always
So-
give leeway,
Yeah,
a 1 spot leeway.
Who does that?
We
We do.
We just did for life. We
Yeah.
do
You
it
guys
for
are
everything.
terrible at math.
We've been doing this in the last, like, I don't know,
But
month.
it's also because the three of
That's
us. said
25%. You
But
like
the three of us voted
No,
for
if
17.
it was 5%, I would
But we
say
didn't,
yes.
we didn't
but
want to make this list strictly mathematical. We
now
wanted
in
to
principle,
make
we have
it-
to bump it down.
Yes.
No one wants to agree with that.
I'm gonna say do it, but
Look,
just in general, like
the
in general,
first-
like 25%, I wouldn't.
The
do it.
first half of the movie, I would have put above 17.
By all means, put it at 17. I'm just saying, like that is just bad math at that point.
What do you?
It's math.
You round up or you round down.
You mean the incredibly weighted average of the 17, 17, 17? Well, yeah, 3 to 1 17s is going to be very.
It's not like I moved it up a fuck ton. I just said 16. That's 2 spots instead of 3. But like, yeah, I'm fine with putting it at 17. I'm just saying, just in general. If it's 0.25, that's 25%.
You also didn't see life, did you?
No, I didn't say
So
that.
you don't really know if it's better than life.
No, but from when you
Did you
guys
see Alien Covenant?
Look, you guys put just
Kid
below life. I put above. Yeah, Covenant. I would put that above.
Yeah, I would put this movie just below life.
I put above Covenant, and I put below Fate of the Furious.
Personal list may vary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not saying that you guys are like fucking me over because it should be at 16. I'm just saying, round it down as well as up.
No, because so
You're
it tells us 16 is the mathematical, and then we have a 1 up or down
If it's
leeway.
16 point,
There's the drift. Remember, we have the drift.
Yes, we have the drift, is what we're
What
saying.
do you mean the drift?
The drift
So we agree it rounds to 16. It's slotted at 16 mathematically.
But there's 3 of us that
We
think
want
it's...
this-
Oh, see, when you were talking about drift, I thought you were talking about fucking Fast and the Furious.
No, not Tokyo Drift.
Honestly, I'm not even kidding. I actually thought that's what you were talking about. I decided not to question it because I thought that's what I thought you were talking about.
All right,
King Arthur.
King Arthur.
Watts. Legend of the Sword.
You know what? I should have just made a lot of space in the middle of our list, and it might have helped us space
Because
these.
again,
more.
this movie, I heard bad things, and then I saw it, and I was like, this is
I think
enjoyable. But
I
it's not-
surprisingly liked
yeah,
it.
it's
I
not-
also was expecting nothing.
It's
I
not
came away
great.
with not the greatest movie. However, it has moments.
Yeah,
it had its times where I was like,
the whole Guy Ritchie mixing in the like it's weird at times, like the style mixture for me.
and I like the unapologetic,
Also,
like,
I haven't watched
I love the unapologetic, like, death metal cover art versions of the sections of the movie, where it's just like, let's make some Frank Frazetta art, like, come to life in this movie. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
fine, go ahead, own it. You know, don't care about it being, you know, super realistic or, you know, whatever. Just, they owned their fantasy-ness, I guess.
Well,
It
with
should-
that,
So I kind of was like, oh.
with that, where
It
do we
should
want
be
to throw this
your
bad
soul
boy?
stuff.
Because I'm looking at this board, and I'm thinking 16.
Also, King Arthur started with that whole badass sequence with Eric Bana, like, fighting the giant fucking elephants and shit.
Oh, whoa, shut up. Spoilers.
That's the beginning of the movie.
I
I
still
said
haven't
this
seen
movie
it. I
opens.
still haven't seen it yet. Fuck,
I said
shut
it
up.
starts.
That's your fault.
Anyway.
Also, I said it starts.
I should have read it.
You should have.
Next year we're going to see it in the theater with
16.
someone.
I think you can see
16 you're going?
I'm going
16?
I'm gonna go higher than that, I think.
Ooh,
Yeah.
but I really like that fate.
Yeah, I'm thinking around F8. I'm trying to. I think I don't feel home should be higher though. But I think that this was better than Valerian.
I was gonna say, I'll go 13.
Ooh, it's a tough one.
I know. I debated because I don't think it's as good as Free Fire, and it's very different from Valerian.
I'm gonna go.
I'll go below.
I'm gonna go 12. I think that's generous, but
Yeah.
fuck it. I feel like being generous with one of these movies.
Yeah, go for it.
It's for this.
Alright.
So I'm going 12. What'd you guys go?
13.
16.
12, 13, 16. 13.666 repeating. Because it's metal. 666.
That's a little math you're using.
Average.
That's usually wrong. I'm just kind of
The
curious.
average? I'm
No, this is-
adding all of the scores
No,
and
it's
dividing by the
Asian.
number of
You have to
people.
tell them it's
No, that's
me.
been, it's been a while since I've actually been in math class. So.
I added all of our places and then divided by 3 because there are 3
Oh,
of
okay.
us.
Oh, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, it's the average.
I don't play sports.
So 13.666 repeating, which would put it
At
at
F8.
F8, but if we rounded it, it'd be right below F8. I put this right around F8, so I kind of don't care which way it goes.
I think F8 was better.
It's been so long.
By
I'm
your
gonna go
favorite
Josh.
thing of drift is below F8. F8.
No,
No,
Drift
no,
is
no.
what you talk about.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
is
where
it?
we- where we
Yes,
just-
that's what drift is.
Drift is either
Yeah.
it goes up
We
one or
kind-
down
yeah.
one, where it places based on what already has that.
I'm going
stuff.
really slow.
It's kind of like
And
a.
who the more positive, but we're all like
Because of,
over, so it's.
Yeah.
You're on the show, but you have no understanding.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift is what really is fucking going on.
Well, then the F8
It's not a Tokyo drift. It's
Drift's
a,
it.
it's
I
a
know.
mental drift.
They just said drift.
It's the drift of once we see where we averagely would put it, do we think it's actually better or worse than the movies in that area? Basically,
And I think F8's better.
I'm fine with.
Yeah, I'm okay
saying
with going with that.
I don't have a big problem with that. Plus, there's a bigger gap on the board for that.
F8's a real divider for me.
It's another movie that's probably gonna have to get a rewatch before the end of the year ranking.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way.
So Dark Tower.
Dark Tower is
The
the
Dark
last
Tower.
movie we're going to do in this video, adding to the list. Are you covering your ears because you didn't see it?
I didn't see it, but yeah,
Alright.
just light up the spoiler if you're actually into real spoilers.
I don't think it's
Spoiler
necessary.
Not that great of a movie.
I don't think it's necessary.
It happened.
It happened.
I will say, I think it's not as bad as people are saying, but it's not good.
You're not a book
No, I'm
reader?
not a book reader.
My brother is, and he loves history, and he loves like the Dark Tower, and either one of them, he goes into detail describing both to me. So I've actually heard a lot about the
It
Dark
was-
Tower, and was excited for this movie.
It's listened to the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, I've listened to the Wikipedia page that is my brother about the book series, and it actually makes me want to read the books.
Yeah.
And
That's a lot.
And I don't read.
7, I think.
He
And
has
they're not
the,
small books.
and he has them all, so I don't actually have to buy them.
How far did Marvel ever get with making the graphic novel versions? I was buying them. I have like the first
I actually
six.
checked.
I have
Amazon.
like the
They have
first six.
quite a few.
I have like the first 6. I was gonna read.
They
them.
have like the prequel shit and the current shit, and they have a lot of them.
Well, anyways, Dark Tower. I think it was an incredibly average movie with
Goes
a
with the
good
theme of today.
with a good performance by Idris Elba, but the kid sucked.
Ooh.
But I liked Catherine Winnick as his mom. But I also think Catherine Winnick deserves to be more famous than she is. And she was my pick for Captain Marvel. So, although it would have been a slightly older Captain Marvel. She's
Wow.
like 36, 37, I think.
I didn't see it.
But you saw Dark Tower. So the mom in Dark Tower.
Spilled beer on myself.
Well, yeah, sometimes that happens.
Alright, anyways, but other than that, it was just very average. It was very...
I'll probably pick it up when it comes out on DVD.
Not terrible,
I'll
but
rent
not
it.
good. So it was like just very...
I'll rent it, or if Netflix or Amazon get it, I'll
Is
appreciate
that right?
it.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Because
I forgot to move that one, yeah, because we had
I was,
it.
I was counting. I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I forgot to
We're
move
gonna have
that.
to add a 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
we might.
Did it go up?
15 just bounced up, yep.
I'm feeling 18.
Nice.
I'm thinking
I'm going 20.
19.
Wow.
So what do we do? 18, 19, 20?
There are moments I
Sound-
liked better in
Why
all
are you
the
doing
other
the
movies
math for
around there.
this?
What was it?
18, 19, 20?
Oh, was it
19
that?
then.
So 19 is the mid-range.
Baywatch?
Puts it right below Baywatch.
No.
What's it
Right
at?
above Baywatch.
Baywatch, yeah. Between Baywatch
Just
and
below
Power
Power
Rangers.
Rangers.
Yeah.
There were some stylistic flourishes I liked better in Power Rangers.
I
I think it was a better directed movie. I think the direction is the main problem with Dark Tower.
I'm actually surprised I'm the one who, like, did the
The
highest
highest.
for this. Yeah.
I where are we putting it? Yeah, which one? Baywatch?
Between
You should
Power
push
Rangers and
Baywatch
Baywatch.
down. Yeah.
Which is exactly where I said it should go, so of course I agree with that.
I mean, unless
Yeah.
one of you guys feel strongly.
Yeah,
one
that's
way or the
great.
other.
Yeah, do you guys
Yeah,
feel
I-
that strongly?
I don't have
Not
that strong
strongly.
opinions about the Dark Tower. Other than
I just
shooting
think it was-
bullets at different velocities.
It was one of those boringly directed movies. It was like if you had a better
Travis
director,
explained that after the movie.
even
you can't
the
I can't do it, but Gunslinger could.
No, that was what Emily explained. Travis didn't believe in it at all. He was very mad at the end of that movie.
Wait,
No.
what was
Yeah,
it?
Travis
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler? God damn it.
But
Was it something to do with like the real guns?
Yes.
doing things?
Like, oh, this
Yeah.
bullet's going faster because he.
oh
packed
yeah, the
himself.
very end makes no sense.
Travis was so mad.
physically.
Ah.
My brother wasn't happy about it.
Well, Travis is a book
Basically,
reader
they were
and
shot
he
in the
likes
wrong order.
Oh.
Basically, because okay, don't think of it as a wanted situation.
They were talking about that recently on something. Oh, 'cause
There
that,
was-
that
well,
Millar or whatever.
My favorite part about the movie was when I went to the
Alright.
bathroom, and then when I came back, and just in time for the final action sequence to start, and then he throws the propane tank and he blows it up, and I leaned over at Kit and I went, I know I was in the bathroom for 40 seconds, but did he learn how propane tanks work while I was gone?
Yeah, because I was like, I thought the same thing. I didn't know. Maybe he saw a movie. You know,
He,
and, like,
he doesn't
it was
understand all this other stuff, but and Emily's like, well, he's a gunslinger. They probably just have magical knowledge of things that blow up.
There's a lot of that leaps in now in believability
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and then it's boringly directed. But Idris Elba is good. Like
He's-
Idris Elba is a leading man,
He's a pretty cool guy.
and he is cool. But he's not even the main character of the movie. The stupid kid is, and
He's
that's
actually supposed
part
to
of the
be.
downfall. Yeah, he's supposed to be,
Yeah,
but that's not the movie they made.
My brother came home and he had a fucking whole shit of complaints at me.
Well, yeah, I can imagine if you
I
love
can't-
this
I
story
can't-
in the book.
I
then
can't
yeah.
say what
we're
they are
right.
because Brian's here, but
No, I'll catch it as soon as it's out on DVD and I can get it for a reasonable price.
So there you go. We padded the middle to lower portion of this list with a bunch of movies. Turns out we actually do a decent job of choosing the movies to see because when we go back and catch up ones we missed,
They're
they
down
don't
here.
really impact the list that much.
Well, they
So-
impacted in that everything's
Well, yeah,
being
yeah.
unpacked.
They don't impact the list in terms of like the upper tier movies. Our top 10 did not change at all, and our 15 barely did.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
All right. Well,
there you go.
Cool.
Thanks for joining us for this
All right.
special update. And thank you, Man in Black, on this rank
Spoiler
bank.
alert, Matthew McConaughey keeps his shirt on the entire movie.
He gives not a good performance. Let's put it
what?
that way.
I thought you did a good.
Oh, are
performance.
you serious?
As a villain? Yeah,
Damn shame.
I liked it.
Damn shame.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah.
It's-
How is
He didn't say that either. He didn't say alright. He kept the shirt on. Good performance.
Oh, if that's all it takes to impress you, I guess that's it.
That's all it takes.
It's very hard for Matthew.
It's a start.
I prefer the performances of True Detective and Mud and a bunch of other shit.
I've never seen any of these movies.
That's another thing. I'm watching this and I'm like, I didn't see
Maybe you're
season
expecting.
2.
Maybe you're expecting too much of him because of that.
I wanted the reconnaissance Matthew McConaughey and not the pre-reconnaissance Matthew McConaughey. We got a little more of the
Oh, we got.
No one remembers what the
Next
reconnaissance is.
Generation or whatever the fuck. What was that? What is the movie?
Oh, yes! Is that Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah.
Revolution.
Revolution, yeah.
That's.
If you would have done that, I would have liked his performance a lot more. If you'd have played it that over the top bad, I would have been there.
Alright,
But
play
I
it.
didn't do that.
Play it here.
Oh, I'm sure it already was when we were doing it. So look it up. Anyways, so thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. And find out as the year goes on what's going down with the rank bank as we continue to deposit.
All over the screen.
I've already done those too many times.
Yeah.
I know.
You can never do it too many times.
It's a sign off of, kind of like, the one guy's, that's the way it was.
2-3 times a day.
Isn't that kind of making an Asian stereotype? Because it's like you and Ken,
Wants it not big?
hang over to
Oh,
Dr.
sorry.
Ken. Dr. Ken.
Ken
Jeong.
Jeong.
Ken Jeong, yeah.
You and Ken Jeong both do it, so that it's like becoming an Asian thing.
Is that show seriously still not canceled?
No, I think it was just canceled.
We can watch it, Josh!
It did last couple seasons
That's all
though,
right.
which is a couple seasons more than it should have.
There is no hair anywhere around here. It is just completely hairless.
Alright, thank you, Ken.
Yeah.
That's on camera.
Damn it. Why do they have these?
Easter egg.
Why do they have
Except for with the light, it's probably
Jeez.
just like this glowing thing. And it's like,